Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you calling yourself a crypto lifer and jumping on into the Crypto Lifer live stream every single day. Every single day, baby. Without a day off. We haven't taken a day off in over a year, and we don't plan on it. And let's talk about the market. The whole market takes a bit of a dump easy. Everything was going well. Everything was pumping up to the upside. I hope you took some profit today when the market was ripping. I know I did. What a wonderful day to trade. It was a great Sunday. It was a great Sunday. Let's get that music down a little bit. Let's get that mix down. Let's get that voice up. And let's talk about it. Let's get into brass tacks. Let me break myself down into the bottom. Even though I'd love to be big the whole time, up in the big sauce, all the way up here. Hey, everybody, I'm so big. But I'll be down here for the rest of the day. Shout out to Crypto MUSER, pumping out the content. If you haven't checked out Crypto MUSER's YouTube channel, check him out. Crypto MUSER pumping out that content. We got him to 100 subs, or he got himself to 100 subs, put himself out there. He keeps pumping out that content. So shout out to Crypto MUSER. Let me go over to Crypto MUSER. And I mean, honestly, it's such a good time for him to really tackle what's happening. There he is right there. The first thing that comes up. He's the first MUSER of crypto. No one else does it like he does it. No one else keeps it moving. 119 subs. That could be a record. That could be a record. He's been out for a week. He's moving faster than fast. Are you going to jump on the fad? You may be missing out if you don't know who the Crypto MUSER is. So, hey, just got to put it out there. A couple weeks later, back. Oh, yeah, I know who the Crypto MUSER is. Sure you do. Shout out to everyone on the live. Something is keeping AXC above this price. They did say the code was written for this to keep going. However, if I take this line away and we zoom in, this is a bit absurd. I'm going to do some like really close observation here. And I've just never seen, like, I mean, it's as if a ghost cut off its legs and just said, you can't go. Like, that's the weirdest spoof I've ever seen. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Look, it's like, it's just, you would think someone just took a piece of the chart and erased it. And it's like, no, there's more down there. I have never seen such a thing in my life. Pretty weird. And look, there's the pump. And we talked about it. We said this is probably going to pump to the upside. There it goes. So I don't know what to tell you. But here we are again calling a beautiful pump to the upside. And I put this out to the patrons. We are all over it. And especially right now with the markets being funky wonky, this thing's being pumpy wumpy. 4% gains out of nowhere with the massive pump. With the green breadstick to the upside. One of the biggest breadsticks you've seen in a minute. Bang, bang, bang. And we do it here on the channel every day. We catch the live ones. Gotcha. It's like a bear. We're over, we're big bears. We're big lifer bears. And we're over the stream. And we're just grabbing those salmons. Grabbing them. And this thing just will continue to pump, highly likely. Bang, bang, bang. Already up 4% like that. So shout out to all my peoples. Great show. Any thoughts on Polygon MATIC? It's pumping to the moon. We love Polygon MATIC. I knew Polygon when it came out as an IEO, the first time it even arrived on the scene. And that thing was like 0.001 penny. Continued to pump. Now it's up 250x and more. Banging on them. The lines and indicators Carson takes a class. You can do your own TA afterwards. Anytime, man. Jump on in to the live stream. You'll absolutely like it. Jump on into the beginner's course every single Tuesday. We'll teach you how we found these gains, how this candle was going to pump to the upside, how we knew it was likely to get a bit of a pump, but boom, 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 on the radar of the day. And we were looking at it very, very close. Obviously, everyone wants to know what's going on with the elephant in the room, Bitcoin. However, I just want to talk about how we were trading today and how I got in and slickly out of this at the top. When the 1 hour got a little high, I decided enough was enough. I'm out. And I took my gains, okay? Now, there could be some more. You never know. No guarantees. And I got like a 3-minute chart open here on KuCoin, and I'm watching it closely. We saw this inverted head and shoulder break up. We saw this mini inverted. I saw this quickly. I was just playing around, but it's the TA, baby. And I said, there's an inverted, and boom, shot to the upside. You can see we're still in this falling wedge. It is getting ready for its next pump. The 3-minute chart has been good to this coin for whatever reason. It's been moving so fast. Had to use a smaller time frame just to track it. But this is what we're seeing here. Bit of a double cup. I've seen that cup with a handle, double handle. The cup with the double handle. The girl with the dragon tattoo, you know. Same kind of thing. The cup with the double handle. Anyway, this isn't reacting the same as Trading View reacts. So I'm like, whoa, what are you doing over here? Anyway, I'm looking at this closely. It's not allowing me to there you go. So I'm looking at this falling wedge. This may have some room to move to the upside on the smaller time frame. However, I'm going to wait for that 1 hour to reset in my big boy pants and wait for it to come on down here and hit my alert. Either here on the middle or here. Okay, and that's how I'm looking at it. But that was Hero. We traded Hero today. Jumped it at 9. It pumped all the way to 12. Faster than fast. I mean, it was like less than an hour. 100%. I wish. 30% gains in less than an hour for the boom, boom, shakalaka. And look. Here it was. Bang. Hero for 29% gains in less than an hour. Bang. Bang. Phantom, we nailed it for 22% gains in 2 days. There's the before. There is the after. And I can teach you how to draw these pennants. How they wiggle off and pop to the upside. And I can show you the way. Walk on water. We can show you this stuff every single day. And at 3:33 this afternoon, Phantom was doing serious damage to the upside. We could see Phantom getting up to 387 for its next bigger target. There's your before. There's your after for Phantom for 22% gains. There's Hero for 29% gains in an hour, folks. In 1 hour. Then look, if you were in the group, it is 6:21 p.m. and I'm posting this right here. I'm not watching football like most. I have the game on in the background, but I'm trading. And you see boom, boom, boom. I'm saying inverted head and shoulder, highly likely to break to the bing. Look at that. It's like it's a cool little, it's actually pretty cool. So first I see this and I recognize the flag. Hold up. It's a great segment for my team. Welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. If you like my content and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe. And I'll see you. See ya. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hoping you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the content that I provide, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button, and please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. Today, I want to show you a flip book of sorts of how I was able to make a trade on the fast, on the fast side of things, how to get deep inside the charts and kind of zoom in to make a scalp and make a quick buck on a smaller time frame. Today, we're looking at something called Heroes with 2 3s though. It's got the 33 in there, which is pretty interesting. I saw a flag here, so I decided to zoom into the flag. This is what the zoom in looked like when I zoomed into the flag. Okay. Then I had inverted head and shoulder that looked like it would break up to the upside when that flag started to extend. Then I saw it boom, and then it really boomed. And look, by tracking it on a smaller time frame, I was able to go from here all the way to there. Look at that. And bang, bang, bang. And we were able to make 29% gains in less than 1 hour trading Hero on a Sunday afternoon, a lazy Sunday afternoon, sitting at home where most people are just getting ready for work tomorrow. I'm still at work today. No days off when you're a trader. You can work 365 days a year. There's really no reason to take a day off when there's gains to be made every single day. Well, if you like gains like that, and if you like to know about new coins that nobody's even heard about that have just come onto the market, like this coin Heroes, then you may want to jump on in to my Patreon. For $99 a month, you would have known about this coin and more every single day. I work every day. I do not take a day off. Ask my patrons, come to my live stream. I work on Christmas, New Year's Day. Heck, I was live streaming while my wife was in labor. You can find the live stream the day my daughter was born. Shout out to all my lifers. I appreciate each and every one of you who are coming, and all the new people who are watching this video on any social media you may be coming to see me. Thank you so much for watching this. Know that I also go live every day, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for coming. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And I'll see you on the next live stream or content video. Peace. All right, cool. So, again, what I want to talk about, right, is, I mean, what you just saw was also like what I want to teach right now. I mean, I zoomed in. You know, we did make it a segment, but I also wanted to make that something we wanted to talk about today. You know? So that's how we do it. Then why did I sell? Well, the 1 hour got high. The 15-minute also got very high. However, look, this could go up for more. If I traded, I would trade the 15-minute only, though, for a bit of a move here. See if you can get this pump up. What would that give you here? Not too bad, 21% gains, and it would make a new high around 13. That would be a fast build up, and that could be from this low. Again, this could something that could happen during the live. We'll watch it closely. How you would trade it is the 15-minute would be low, and you'd get it to the upside. Something like this. Wait for the 7-minute to get low on a double bottom, and bang. If they're both low, and then you trade the 15-minute. You mind that the 1 minute is high, though, and wants to come down. And like on the bigger time frame, I'm waiting for these to hit to enter back into the trade. However, if you would like to scalp the 15-minute, this is a possibility, you know. Or not you, but if a trader would like to scalp it, this is something a trader would do. I'm just pointing out ideas, right? Measured move, right? That's your measured move, low stochastics, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. You don't do anything you see on this channel, and don't treat it as financial advice. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice, okay? So I want to make that clear. All right. If you join my Patreon, we will not go over your portfolio and tell you what to buy and sell. We're not a signals group, and we're not going to go into your, you know, personal funds and tell you what to do. That's not what we do. We don't like to do that. It's not what we do. We don't do it. What we will do is we'll teach you technical analysis. We'll show you the hottest setups to be in. We'll teach you how to get into the hottest setups. We'll teach you how to find the hottest setups your dang self. If you follow what I do and learn the habits of a madman, then maybe you can find yourself out of the 9 to 5, working for yourself, and you won't have to go and be, you know, somebody's workhorse. You can be your own workhorse. When you work for yourself, you work even harder. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. All right, so we're looking at this coin right here on my radar, AXS. Why am I looking at it? It's in a bit of a flagito. Okay, doing its thing here, showing signs of life, like it wants to bang, bang, bang. We go to the 1 hour. It's very, very oversold as well. Bit of a coupe de handle. The cup to handle. The coupe to handle. A cup and handle, right? That even has a bigger target. A bigger target on its back there. So smaller target is there, bigger target is here. Bang, bang. And they line up with my support and resistance lines, which I've already made, which is uncannily interesting. About 20% gains out of this puppy. If you can see a big pump of the 1 hour. Okay. How's that 4 hour looking? A little cooked. So remember, 1 hour trade, 1 hour trade only. I wouldn't push it for more. Okay. And also mind that the 4 hour does want to come back down to the downside. Let's take a look at Phantom as it begins to do some damage, right? Wanted to break on out, went more sideways, stayed inside of this pennant here, okay? However, Phantom on the 4 hour does look, took a nice, oh, that was today with the nice pump since this morning, right? Let's see this. Pumps up. Now it's got to touch that 21 day on the 4 hour, same scenario. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little pullback here on the 4 hour, right? Daily, though, I believe wants to pump and has room to move. And this could double top, and you could even see more action. The weekly showing signs of life for Phantom too, like it's not done yet. So Phantom looks like it may have more in the tank. Look. But we already hit Phantom for gains, like throughout the last 2-3 weeks, we just consistently traded Phantom over and over again. Bang, 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 bang. But Phantom could, you know, it says it has more legs. If you even just took the measured move. That says on the weekly you could get to about a $4 Phantom, $4.20 Phantom. I think even higher than that. Bigger picture, right? And if you watch this 1 hour, you're oversold and still flagging out. So I'd watch this closely too. It is making a rising wedge, and there is some bearish divergence. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. So we will have to mind that. See how that swings to the downside, that swings to the upside. And there you have bearish divergence. Okay, bearish divergence. Okay. Okay, now looking back, let's go for it. MTV. Been on my radar. Wants to pump a little bit, and it did. Started to break out. As I was looking, I said it looks tight. Wants to break to the upside. It did a nice little pump here. Let's get out of that 30-minute. I don't like the 30-minute too much. 1 hour still has some momentum. 4 hour has a little more momentum too as well. It will have to cool off and come back to the 21-day moving average, but you're seeing a bit of a move here. It will have to get above big-time resistance, right? So, but just there was a nice little pump for all the altcoins today. Near protocol. Did damage, broke out a little bit. Made a bit of a double top here. And you can see there is bearish divergence there too. You can swing up to swing up. This swings down. So some bearish divergence forming on near protocol. It says it should go sideways or, calm down, but you never know. Can it fill this ascending triangle and pump? It's been very bullish. 1 hour wants to reset. Tonight's looking somewhat bullish for the altcoins, I'll be honest. Let's get back into Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. The weekly candle close. Shout out to Jason Casper jumping on it, my man. Thanks for and you made it to the weekly candle close mode, which I don't know if you've ever been here for that. So that's pretty cool. You're the man, lifer. Love the coupe de handle, man. The coupe del handle. Shout out to you, my friend. I love you, Jason, man. You're a good dude. I appreciate you with all my heart. You're a nice man. Thank you so much for the $49.99. Always giving back to the lifer. You're the man, dude. Did he go over Zelda yet? No, I have not looked at Zelda, baby. Here they come. Shout out to Gina Balbina, Jason Casper in the house. I get respect from the other big boy YouTube traders, man. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for being here, calling yourself crypto lifers, and just jumping on in. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in the weekly candle close, shall we? The weekly candle close. Let's take a look at that nasty weekly candle, shall we? Oh, at least it was green for the first time in a long time. Ooh, there it is, right? Ooh, there it is. So that would be it right there, right? Technically, that would be it right there. Okay. Green candles. All right. We kissed the weekly candle here. I'm sorry if you don't like it. It is what we do for good luck. And it is what it is. Shout out to the donation there from Johnny. Appreciate you, Johnny. Come back anytime, Johnny. Okay, so look. We went to a high here. I like to look at what happened to the weekly candle, right? That's what we like to do here. It's the weekly candle once a week. It's Bitcoin's time. But there's so many fun things happening with the alts. It's like I just want to look at the alts, but weekly candle is already turning red too. We're getting the sell-off by Asia. 8 a.m. for Asia, waking up Monday morning. Nasty. We'll also take a look at Dow futures. We'll take a look at what's happening in the dollar. And we'll get a big idea of what do we see going on for the week ahead. And that's why we do this every Sunday night. It's actually a duty to jump on into Bitcoin in the weekly candle. It prepares us really for Monday morning. So when we wake up, we don't get slammed on Monday. We go to bed having a pretty good idea of what we can kind of go through tomorrow morning and what opportunities may lay ahead for the week. So, Bitcoin, it is at 41,876. The high was 44,453. The low was 39,650. And it closed at 43,100, right? It went up $1,227. It was up a 2.93% candle on the week. Okay, not too bad, right? Open at 41, and it would the low was 39, the high was 44. It would close at 43. We would close above 43,000 on the weekly candle. Okay, and we would again look tweezer bottoms here, tweezer bottoms on the weekly. Last time we had tweezer bottoms, beautiful thing. Last time we had tweezer bottoms, beautiful thing. And we don't get them all the time. Not clean like this. Bing, bing, there we are. Bing. We had them there. Fake out. So it doesn't mean everything, but hopefully this one's for real. Off 41,000, off my level there that we bounced off of nicely on the weekly candle. Why I didn't delete all my messy work here? Well, you can see I have two cup and handles. One that we already called, so we can kind of delete it, but just wanted to show that was a cup and handle that broke out. And then we have a bigger cup and handle, the coupe de handle, right here. Le coupe del handle. And it's right here. You know, I just got sick of saying cup and handle because I say it every day. Sammy, cup and handy. Samuel, cup and handle. Coupe del handle. There's so many different ways to do it now, you know. And who can out super chat Jason? Who can show Jason that the lifers, we can boom up. Who can out, I'm being, is that rude? I don't know. Just want to show them how we get down here on a Sunday night. But look, so Bitcoin bounced here off 41,000. Okay, nice and clean. Weekly candle, first green candle we've had in 2 weeks. Okay, so far so good. We didn't break down below, and we respected the support. Okay, is that a good or a bad sign? We'll see. We'll see what the oscillator. It says we're overbought here. Now, I've seen more downside. Something like this. This happened here. We were here, even here somewhere, and you can see we kind of just rumbled down for a little more. I could see a little more downside, but I can't. This oscillator doesn't like to get this low. Only 1, only 2, only 3, only 4, basically 5. 5 times since May of 2017. And then all the way, this starts in May of July, May of 2015. This is a 7-year chart almost. 6 year and 11-month chart, 10-month chart. In May of this year, it'll be a 7-month chart. And you don't get opportunities on the low here for Bitcoin. Like if you look at Bitcoin in its entirety here, see? There was your low, 50. There's your low here, 31. There's your pandemic low, a little bit there. There's your bounce before we, on the low at 30K, 29. There's your 40K low. Right there, we had a little 40K low. And here's our low here now. I'm just going by the odds here. Also, I always juxtapose this with, and I keep going, I say this every day just to kind of keep everyone on track. Because Focus is doing the same thing every day in maintaining. And I like to nibble on Bitcoin whenever it's in this area. Pretty simple. Keep a nest, get a good job, right? Save your money, and then nibble into Bitcoin. Till Bitcoin gets so big that you have a nest egg so big that you can then use it to trade, pay your bills, and you don't ever have to work again. Okay? That happened to me. It took about 5 years, and it can happen to you. If you start today, 5 years from now, you may highly likely may be financially free. And cryptocurrency is, my opinion, is probably the fastest thing that could do it. It did it for me. I'm not a financial advisor, though. You're going to have to find your own way. All I can tell you is what happened to me and share my story. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. But I'm looking at the Fear and Greed Index here, and I love to nibble on BTC. Whenever, especially if it's even, I like it even more. I like it in the 15s and the 10s. That's when I really, really like it. We did get one of those not too long ago, so that was a good thing that we were able to get that. So, hey, just trying to put that out there, how I use the stochastics RSI to look at what's happening. So we got to a high for Phantom at 337. Now we're getting rejected, touching the 21 though, and we're oversold on the 1 hour. 1 hour saying we're kind of done. Like Phantom may want to start to get groovy again. What would be the measured move if we broke out of this on the 1 hour? Number one, to be very bullish. And it could turn other time frames around, but that suggests we get to 365 and break an all-time high. I believe the last time we were super high was a 349 Phantom. Let me see here. 347, 348, 340, about 349.14 I have about there. And Phantom did not get there yet, has not broken the all-time high. Has room on that daily to go, so I could see it pumping even more. It's not done yet, in my humble opinion. It's not done yet. Sand on the radar had that little bit of a pump. Took it back. Let's see what it did, though. Kind of stayed in this channel. Let's show you what we see here for sand. It's actually a good sign. You can see on the smaller time frame here, this in itself is a tiny little wedge. See this that it's making? Okay, just to point that out. And it's in a bigger wedge here now. Mind you, we already started looking at it around 480. Still be in profit with no stop loss getting hit at this point with the way the group looked at it together. And so looking at this too, stop loss below that previous low. See if you can fight it off. It is a symmetrical triangle. It could go either way. Put that out there. But it's getting kind of a flip here on the 1 hour, showing signs of life for sand. And sand actually may battle out of this. Remember, NFT decoupling a little bit. DeFi, NFT space, metaverse space, decoupling a little bit. Sand is the big, kind of was the leader of it for a while. When this pumps, the whole market will be coming back. I mean, that's kind of an indicator of the market. So, yeah. Wagam NFT gaming token on PancakeSwap. I remember Wagam. I remember when it first came out. Wagam. Rec trying to pump. We'll take a look at RE. Rec, please check out Rally, RLY. Phantom blowing up. Shout out to Jesse in the game, man. Appreciate you, Jesse. Yo, Lifer, appreciate you. Can you look at LRC? Yeah, we have LRC on the radar. We got a long-term projection for that already in the group, too, as well. If you just kind of search LRC, you'll find a nice little pump for LRC. Okay, so sand looking nice. Let's get back into brass tacks, though, with Bitcoin. Okay. So as I said before, the weekly looks healthy. And as long as we stay above 41,000, there's really no reason to freak out. We break 41,000, I could definitely see us making a fall down here to this next region at about 35. Yeah, 35. I'm going to call it at 35K even. So these are my weekly levels to watch, and we've been holding to. Look, I actually kept this chart for a whole week. I haven't done it. I don't think I ever did it before. I would always, but this chart's been the chart for a week, and we'll come back to it on the next weekly candle, and we'll make adjustments as we see fit. But so far, on the weekly candle, we're just looking at that. We did break the lower low there, which is stinky. The last 2 weeks, that's sad. Wish we had stayed above that, but we are making a macro higher high than from here, and usually these swings do coincide with the lows of the stochastic. Like this swing, you know what I'm saying? Like here's a swing. Your next higher low was this swing here, and that's how you had upward momentum, and then boom. So you could look at that. This little thing here is a fractal for low to the higher low with the little one in the middle, bing, to this low to the higher low with the one in the middle, bing. Which I mean, I don't know if you're following me here, but low to the higher low with just the one in the middle, right? Which is just like low to the higher low with the one in the middle. And then blast to the upside. I am still minding this, though, shoulder, head, possible shoulder right there. Kind of a scary sign. Okay, some even say the shoulder was there. We already broke the neckline, which was here. And I'd be I'd be like open to this idea. The Bitcoin could go as low as 30K on the measured move of that. So I'm also watching that very closely. Okay. So I'm not a moon boy. I say, I don't know what's going to happen. Are we going all the way to 100K? Maybe. I I believe in the long run. In the next 5 to 10 years, Bitcoin will cross $1 million a coin. But right now, we're going to watch it very, very closely. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, which is very oversold now. We're going to zoom into the smaller time frame. And I'm going to show you how we do it here on this channel. Because that was the weekly candle. We had to give the weekly candle at least 15 minutes of the show. I mean, let's be honest. It's the weekly candle every single week. It's got to get 15 minutes. It's the weekly candle. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. On the 1 hour, I saw a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder here that could break to the downside. To the downside. Let me say that again. It could break to the downside. To the downside. To the down. The downside. Okay. So, I'm just trying to mix it up, not trying to be the same every day, so you can't predict what I'm going to do. And you'll come to the show every day because you'll be like, well, what is he going to do today? That unpredictability also keeps you coming back. So take a look at this. So shoulder, head, and shoulder dump to the downside. Okay, measured move is right here at about 41,000. So we could see that happen. I would not be bashful of it. I'd be like, yeah, that could occur. Definitely something that we could see happening. Okay. So that's on the radar. Then I also looked at the big idea here on the 4 hour. And just kind of when I look at this in the 4 hour, just for what it's worth on the macro scale of things, head and shoulders make things so messy, don't they? But I just have to point it out. But you can see this is a bit of a flag. Now we did go up, down, up, down. We should come to the upside now. And we're oversold on the 4 hour, which is beautiful. It's really a good sign that we would get this low without dumping too much. When we were here, there was a chance we were going to dump way lower. That's a really good sign. That shows also lack of bearish momentum on the MACD, which means, see, when this hill gets really small, also look, falling volume with falling price says we should have a bit of a reversal. I'm going to delete everything we see here. But I just wanted to show you there is that shoulder, head, and shoulder, right? There's an idea that this is a rising wedge. That wants to break to the upside, that could break down. Right? So we have to, and that shoulder, head, and shoulder. I mean, I'm not going to say that isn't. Right? And we could still see a dump here. So we're watching that closely, and it doesn't mean it has to happen. Okay, I just want to point that out. It doesn't mean it has to happen. Okay. What's our fighting chance? I'll show you something amazing. I was looking earlier today and I said, okay, I take all that. But they call me Sammy Cup and Handy for a reason, baby. And when we're oversold on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, I like to long, baby. You know that. Y'all know that by now. And this cup and handle isn't done yet, is it? Is it? I said, is this cup and handle done yet? No, I'm just messing with y'all, but it isn't. It really isn't. I could even take that crazy. And this suggests that we break through previous resistance here, and we do get a contention back up to $46,000, $47,000. Okay. If you can open your mind again, I hope. Now, one thing I want to ask, do I confuse beginners when I show you? I'm just trying to teach you that this is how I trade. I show myself like 5 or 6 different scenarios. I pick one and then I go with it, but this looks tight. And I like this. And you can see that we've been holding support above like 42,500, you know. And so we showed you the macro levels to watch. We already went over those. How big 41,000 is and 40K areas. And so we break this level here at 42,700, easily come back down here to 41,008. We break that. Our secondary support is 41,361, and then we're coming back down to 40K about. So we'll keep you updated, but those are the levels to watch for Bitcoin on the smaller, more local time frames. Cool little trick here is you can go to the price note and just nail on them, bang on them. Then you can I think you can grab one and paste. Hit the copy button, right? And then I believe you can just sit where you want and paste. Oh, they'll just paste up anyway. But that's cool. And I know there's other ways to label the price too. You could go to the back, you could do them over there on the side. I just like these nice and big and yellow, especially for my students in my group. It makes it real apparent what we're trying to do, what we're trying to look at. Okay. Now to me, this is what's called a symmetrical triangle. It is. It's the definition, which is a 50-50 ball. Okay. However, it is coming out of a cup and handle, and it is hitting support a few times. And it's getting very tight. The tighter Bitcoin gets, the more we're going to have a move soon. And so that's how I know explosive move coming for Bitcoin it's such a large asset. When a large asset of this nature, look, when it got this tight, explosive move. When it got that tight, we knew explosive move. When it got that tight, we knew an explosive move. So we're getting to that point again when it got this tight, and it was a downside, right? An explosive move is coming for Bitcoin in 24 hours. That's how I know that. It's not like rocket science, okay? I'm not like, okay? It's more likely it's to the upside. Sam has the best effing tips. Shout out to Gina. Bobina. Bang, bang, bang. Lovers love to you, Jimmy. Shout out to you, Jimmy. But so check it out. So now you know, if you're coming to the channel of the Lifer, that in the next 24 hours, there's going to be a large move for Bitcoin. So unlike a lot of other channels who jump on and start a long and then just show you the long, they started like, oh, I started a long. Look how good it. And once it starts going good, they like to jump on. I know how that is. I've seen those people. I try to show you the night before what's cracking. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. where you could throw tomatoes at me on stage and say, you are so full of it. Luckily, it doesn't have to happen that much, but it could, and I'm willing to take it. But the probability is in our favor that tomorrow morning we see Bitcoin in the upside. Why? Because the 1 hour wants to pump. And the 1 hour user gives us at least 6 to 8 to 9 hours. And so it's suggesting that we get some kind of pump here. Maybe break above this and probably get rejected there by the 1 hour. And then we'll contend. However, what I like to see is the 4 hour wants to make a move. What that means to me is that the 1 hour could continue up, and like the 4 hour move could be up here somewhere in general. So these are good signs for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion, and there's room on the daily to continue to the upside. It hasn't crossed the dotted line yet. It's about to, but it hasn't, and there's still more. So I'm ready to rock and rumble Bitcoin. Look at that 15 minute. 15 minutes ready to go. So honestly, I personally would open a long right now for Bitcoin. Usually there's a little more downside though. Usually right when I'm about to enter a long, they go down, they bring us down a little more, like 42. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought us to 41.9. But I do like the long when the 15 minute and the 1 hour low and the 4 hour gives you moves. I mean, all are in your favor. It really doesn't happen like that on the live because you don't always see that too. So my system, not me personally, because I'm just a person. I created a system that I use. It's an AI because it just tells me what to do. It's based on math. And my system tells me that there's a good chance that I could long BTC here and get away with it. Okay? So I may do that on BTC BTC 3L on KuCoin. Anyway, so that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. I like what we're seeing here. It's getting tight. And doesn't mean it's going to break to the upside. We could get rejected here, come back into the pattern. We could see a massive dump down. All right. I know he said either way. Yes, because as a trader, I always have a stop loss. I don't know which way Bitcoin's going to go. But the probability of my system tells me it's more likely Bitcoin pumps to the upside. And so whenever I see that, I take it. I'm usually wrong more than I'm right. Thank the heavens on the system that God helped me find. Without God's grace and the discipline in trading, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So shout out to, to God, I guess. Yeah. Thank you, Delor, for everything. Shout out to all the lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. So that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. Let's take a look at the Dow futures. Dow futures. Which is, they try to make me sign up now or get away with cookies or something now at the site. I always looked at my Dow futures. Let's take a look at the Dow futures now and see where the Dow is today. Up 80, only up, no, come on, let me get a better one than that. I like when they're saying Qualcomm near buy points. That's always a good sign. Qualcomm's a good kind of watcher of old school, lame OSU trade, but when they dip back in, it's a good sign though for overall markets, you know. Okay, so let's look here at the Dow futures. They'll be here somewhere. Commodities, currencies, treasury. All right, whatever. I'll go to the other one now. I just have to turn my ad thing off to look at it. But whatever. I don't have time. So Dow futures down 32.2 right now. Okay. So the Dow futures are red. Says we may open red tomorrow on the market. Let's take a look at how the Dow looked. Oh yeah, but I remember my analysis says the Dow's good to go. The 4-hour wants to rip. I believe we open a little red, but we turn it around by Tuesday. And yeah, the last time we looked at the Dow says we should have a beautiful, beautiful week of trading. We'll see. Not for us. I don't trade stocks, but for the guys that do, if you care. And you want a little bit of what the TA says here. You go look at that 4-hour, it's oversold, double bottoming in a bit of a flag. Look, there's a cup and handle of the Dow. I have the Dow in a cup and handle that wants to pump to the upside on the 4-hour. So, congrats. And look, the weekly's still in your flavor. The daily's about to be oversold and pumping to the upside too. All eyes on the Dow moving, suggesting you're going to have a beautiful couple of weeks for the Dow, which is good for Bitcoin and all stocks. I like what I'm seeing there. So the Dow looks bullish. The dollar dropped out of the bull pennant to the downside, made a Bart Simpson. Remember, we're waiting for the bearish retest of this trend line. So up here, get rejected and dump. And that's what we're looking for. Maybe a curve there, maybe a curve there. But either way, we're looking for a more downside for the dollar. High, right? There's a high, a lower low, a lower high. We're looking for a lower low now for the dollar to confirm the downtrend. Okay. Good sign. So far that the dollar got rejected and has been slumping. It's a good sign for Bitcoin. Okay. The total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. And we've been getting our levels and we've been watching our levels. We haven't changed our levels. It's been holding above $2 trillion. That 2.05 trillion now holding above our 2.04 trillion, which is our kind of a line. That breaks, we go back to 197. That breaks, we go to 1.9 and 1.82 in levels, right? We defended this 1.9. Look how nicely we did. Look how much, when you have that much wickage, it should push you back up in the right direction. It did. Last time we had a lot of wickage down there, it pushed us up. I believe this is a shoulder, head and a shoulder. The daily does have to reset again. I think we have a little more sideways action. And then a few more days from now, this corrects and we begin to make a big move here in all of, the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency. So just levels I'm watching here very closely. And the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. And so far, as long as we stay above 2 trillion, all can be well. All can be well. All right. 1 hour wants to pop too, and it's in that same kind of tight pennant. That's even more funny. It looks like an asymmetrical triangle on some, but it's almost like an ascending triangle when you look at the whole market cap. Even looks a little tighter, a little dirtier, like we're really gonna rip. So I don't know. We're seeing some signs of life here with the Dow looking good, the dollar slumping a little bit, and it's showing that this week into next week is a positive sign in overall world markets in conjunction with what we need for Bitcoin. So that's a good sign. Also, look at this on the 1 hour. Tether dominance, wanting to dump. Tonight may be the night, everybody. Tonight may be the night. And now let's jump into what looks spicy and what looks fun, right? And I'm sorry we had to do due diligence, but we just had to do it to get ready for the week ahead, okay? I know all you want to do is talk about altcoins, you crypto fruitcakes and freaks. I can't believe nobody can top the $49 super chat from Jason Casper. Like he's the king of super chats tonight. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, I appreciate it, but wow, nobody can top that? There's nothing better than that? You know, I almost want to take Martin Luther King day off because that's one day I never went to work. He's like the one person I really respect. You know? And now I respect so many people, but I really like Martin Luther King, you know? Super chat, LRC, RLY. We'll take a look at LRC. ML Chem pump for the ancestors. We hope so. Atari top trender phantom chain connections. Yo, Atari's hot. Atari's going to be hot. Atari's going to continue to be hot. I mean, it's Atari, baby. Right? Let's take a look at Atari real quick. We were trading it when it first came out. We got a huge pump on it, but then the market took a turn. But we kind of jumped in on this early bird style. I like how it has multiple addresses. Smart move, Atari. Smart move, Atari. I like that. When I saw that, that got me excited. Multi-chain means money for you. It means more people getting in, more liquidity. It means you're only going to make more money. It's like having one army as opposed to 4 armies. I mean, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Copy the address. I swear I did, but we'll see. And it says B Atari. Just notice that is the Atari at 4 cents. And I can't believe it's kind of so low at the dump. I can't believe it's dumped so low. We got in on this big pump here. We started talking about it here, and then boom, we nailed it. Like right when I talked about it. We got lucky. I'm not trying to blow my own horn. Sometimes we do get lucky on the show. People say, no, we're just prepared. We go over so much. But sometimes, I mean, right when we found it, boom. We could have talked about it here and waited. And that happens a lot. That one, we just, boom. I mean, right when we talked about it. It's at the bottom of its barrel again, fighting at the dumps at 4 cents. Interesting. With such a beautiful project ahead of itself, with multi-chain, you know, with so much coming. Ah, man, it's hard not to want to take a bite of Atari token right here. All the way down. It could get all the way back up to 23 cents. 5x pretty fast from where it's at. It says a wallet is holding a lot of the token. 53% though of the LPs. That's not good. That's usually a warning sign. It's kind of weird for Atari. Someone gobbled too much of it. Did they let the bots up? You know, so that is something you want to be wary of when you see that. Doesn't mean everything, but you know. It was the bomb. A lot of 100,000 potential on Atari. Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Yep. Miami, man. Bored Ape Yacht Club taking over. Okay, shout out to the two brothers from Boston, from my man Brick Dorsey. Shout out to my dude. Appreciate you, man. Finally got my two brothers from Boston tuning in tonight to the live. I got a dozen more coming into the Lifer fam very soon. The seed has been planted. Shout out to the mentor I never knew I needed and never want to lose. So grateful. You're the man, dude. Shout out to my man Brick Dorsey. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you, my friend. Okay, so moving forward, we can all do this together. We can make money together. We can power through. So anyway, we've gone over Bitcoin. We know what's going to happen to Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. We nailed the coin of the day earlier, which was Heroes, right? Just took them down for a beautiful pump. And what's my coin of the day? This is my trade of the night. I just slumped in a fat, I'll be honest about, I don't know if I should even say, but I just slumped in a good amount into this coin. I will disclose that. And but it's only because I like the technical analysis of what I'm seeing here. Okay. And we do need to see it break out, play ball. Bitcoin's looking good though. USDT pairs all resetting on the 1 hour. Could see a beautiful move. Shout out to Joe with the $99 super chat and the smiley face. Thank you, Joe. That's so nice of you. You know what? Every super chat makes me so happy. Every single comment makes me happy. Every single like, smile. Anyone who hits the like button, who comes through. Mr. Smurverton, man, my dude. I hope everything's going well in the oil fields, my man. Shout out to you and yours. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Joe is awesome. Gina. Pepper and salt to salt and pepper. Shout out to the 3 pink hearts from Gina Babina. Old school lamos who trade. They're funny guys to talk. Oh, I love those guys. They're the best. They're the best. You know they're the best. I'm not saying they're not. They're just funny, like, you know. Yeah. Phantom Starter's hot. We went over Phantom Starter in depth. I believe it's connected to any swap. Gonna do some damage. I've been listening to 3 Crypto. The guy knows what he's talking about. So if you let me just plug him out. 3 Crypto. The guy's cool is all. I want him on the channel. Tell him Crypto Lifer wants him on the channel. He talks about eating right. He talks about exercising. He's a beautiful person. I like this guy. He broke down Phantom Starter. He's all over it. And these 3 videos will really show you what Andre Condre's up to. Coming out with a new coin. We're not even sure what the name may be. Something like 1333. Price target, AnySwap, multi-chain. But, look, 133 for AnySwap. I believe AnySwap could do some serious damage. Okay? AnySwap. We put on your radar. And what it is, it's multi-chain. I mean, you can swap anything. And I believe they're going to rebrand a multi-chain or something like that. But this is AnySwap, where you could swap anything. I'm pretty sure. You know, I like Rubik's feel better. However, maybe Rubik charges more. You know, but this is AnySwap. MATIC. I haven't used this like Rubik. Rubik makes it easier and just seems more approachable. But it looks like you can just find a router for my bad. That's kind of cool too. Get your balance and then just buy any coin you need on AnySwap. Huh. I don't know. I'd have to do more of a deep dive on using it. I didn't like the UI right off the bat. No offense. Like, it could have been a little better, but it's cool. We're going to take a look at it here on Dex Tools. DexTools.io. Okay. And we're going to dive into the super chats. Send in the super chats. We got you. We're not going to ignore super chats. We're going to dive into them. It's just Bitcoin on the weekly candle close. Okay. Want to look at USDC for AnySwap here. Some bot action though. $22 right now. Is that what it says? This is 31. Anyway, low liquidity on that. That wasn't like the best chat. Says this thing's been pumping. Even today alone, it's been pumping. And forming a bit of a flag too. I'd like to get a good chart on this. I guess I could look at the Phantom chart. I mean the Ethereum chart, but let's see. But like, who's gonna use it on ETH? People are really buying this on ETH. It's kind of crazy. It's a pretty good chart though, and it does show it's at about 36 cents, 39 cents. But that's not the same. Hold on. I don't know, man. That's not matching up. And I am copying the address. You see that? Anyway, I don't know why I can't get like a nice chart for AnySwap. Maybe I'll try Dex Guru. That might have it. Looking nice too. That's a pennant right there, about to break to the upside. You know what I'll look at? I gotta go to CoinTrader Pro. When in doubt, go to CoinTrader Pro. They'll have what you need, or you can make a move. AnySwap. I believe that's where we looked at it last time. I believe it was too. Wow, look at the pump AnySwap had. Yeah, now we're talking AnySwap from 16. Boom. And that's a cup and handle, kind of a cup with a falling wedge there. Look at that. Bam. Bam. And that's your measured move, and boom. I mean, bang. I mean, that's how you do it. It's going to have to pull back now after a pump like that, but wow, what a move for AnySwap. It's getting a lot of knowledge, getting a lot of moves. AnySwap just doubled up from 15 to 31 real fast in like about a week. Okay. Put it on your radar, let you know AnySwap's coming for you. Multi-chain, the more chains it has, the more addresses it has, the more damage it can do. The more damage it can do. So AnySwap's on the radar. I still like Rubik though. I'd like to compare the two and see which one costs more. I hope AnySwap isn't as expensive as Rubik. That's the only thing that's holding me back about Rubik. So look, these are beautiful retests. Like if you in case you missed it, hello, bang, right? Bit of a cup and handle too. Now you got your falling wedge that wants to break to the upside. So you got your bigger target. Now you got your falling wedge that wants to break out. Flagging. Flagging like we say in the industry on the 15-minute. And I really like this because look, the 1 hour wants to move. And you're kind of, you're getting ready for a pump on the 1 hour. 4 hour too, 4 hours not in your flavor. 4 hours still kind of has to find its way and touch that 21 day. So I'd leave that alone until then. Same here on Phantom, see? And you're getting some bearish divergence too. So you got to respect the bearish divvy. What does that mean? It's when you have a swing up to a swing up here. But this doesn't swing up the same. It's pretty much flat. It's telling you that the price is highly likely to drop to the downside. Okay. Can you check out Sand from Joe? It's funny, Joe. We spent like a good 5 to 10 minutes on Sand earlier today already. Yeah. If you could go back either later on today when the timestamp comes out, or just head back at the beginning of the live, you'll be able to catch it. Let me show you here. And I was pretty in depth with it too. I want to make sure I'm not wrong because I do so many things. Sometimes I'm like, did I do it? Pretty sure we did Sand pretty in depthly at one point on the lives. One of the first coins I actually started looking at because it's like part of the metaverse, and I'm like, okay, blah blah blah. After Hero, MTV. I went through Sand like in depth somewhere in here. My man does timestamps, so you'll have like clean, beautiful timestamps waiting for you. Okay. I could glance back on it for the 10, which would be the nice thing to do, right? So we'll check it out. This came back down a little bit, folks, just to show you, playing some funny games there. We'll take a look at Sand. And so we talked about it in this pen, breaking to the upside, and looks like we like it, moving up. And even the 4 hour has some momentum, and even the smaller move right there was a little pennant there that could break on out. So Sand looks like it's getting ready to make a move. All eyes on Bitcoin, though. Bitcoin takes a huge dump. This will take a huge dump. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Pretty timestamps. Yeah, the timestamps will come in. They'll be nice for you. Super chat, LRC, R, and Sand. Let's take a look at LRC, which has been on my radar. I have a big, nice target for LRC, and it's getting very tight. So let's talk about LRC. Loop ring, baby, loop ring. Okay. You can see this is what I've been looking at for a while for LRC. Daily time frame. Very, very tight. Look at this. Very, very tight. Just very tight. Hitting these close to support regions that are just like, boom. And so we're watching this very, very closely. Touching the 200-day moving average. Shoulder, head, and shoulder on the stochastics RSI. Looking for the flip here on the MACD as well. Falling volume with falling price suggests we will have a move. The sellers have been losing steam. There's really no sellers left. Where's the volume for the sellers? There's nothing left. Tells you that there has to be a reversal back to the upside. There's really nothing else for it. I see LRC doing damage. 275% gains for LRC. It's getting close. Okay. That 1 hour looks like it does have to come on down first, though, to the sweet spot. But we'll be waiting. We'll be waiting close for LRC right there with an alert. All right. Check back on VR at 55. I like what I'm seeing here for VR. Wants to make a bit of a move here to the upside. Wants to pump on out. Rubik is expensive. I saw that. I did realize that it is expensive. It's kind of crazy that it is that expensive. It's kind of sad. It shouldn't be that expensive. Kind of sad. It's like such an awesome thing, and then you're like, oh. Here's total 3. This is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin, and almost like, in my mind, broke out, or people are going to say like extended itself. And this is like a more elongated pattern. And that's a bullish pattern to me too. The altcoins want to pump on the 1 hour. I mean, these are the alts. These are all the alts excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is just everything but the 2 big boys. This is what you get when you get total 3. We give you everything here on the channel. We give you the Dow. We give you the dollar. We give you Bitcoin dominance, US Tether dominance. We give you total 1, total 2, total 3. We give you Bitcoin. We give you multiple altcoins. You name it. No other channel does it the way we do it here. Every single day. Love y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Heck yeah, multi-chain, POKT. LRC going to be banging on them. I think it will. 20K.1 subscribers. If I haven't clicked the subscribe button, it truly helps the lifer community. Thank you for saying that. Billy Bob, big dump it. Maybe spell to the moon. Thank you for what you do, man. Shout out to Michael Beauregard, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Is UFO gaming a scam? I don't know enough about it, honestly, so I can't say yes or no. I can't. I hope not. I hope not. Let's take a look at RLY, which is rally on Coinbase for USD, and that thing is just flying to the upside. Look at rally pumping. Funny, it was a cup in handy that blasted to the upside. Tiny little flag there. You never know what the flag could do. That's why I'm always ready to make a flag and watch it closely. And look, and there's your measured move of your flag. That's exactly what you got. The measured move is deadly. It happens all the time. The algorithms, that's how they do it. They're programmed to do it just like this. Look for this to flag back out. Now it's got to touch the 21-day moving average at one point. So don't be surprised if it makes this flag something like this and has to come kiss the 21. Nice move, though. I would be taking some swing profits if I was in that. Take a look back at Hero. I'm very curious of this because I jumped out and now I'm like, oh, should I? Yeah, I mean, perfect jump out. I'd be pissed selling right now. Happy I sold around 12. So there you have it. You know, has to come back down on the 1 hour. Don't play yourself. Wait for the 1 hour to reset before you jump back in. And that's what I'm doing. I'm playing it smart. Okay. I'm not playing by my emotions. Dow Jones, highly likely a bit of a look. 1 hour wants to pump, 4 hour wants to pump. So looking like we're going to open up. You can look at the futures. You can look at whatever you want. But it looks like we're going to open up pretty big. Let's take a look at our baby MATIC. MATIC, can it get to $3 soon? Come on, MATIC. Can MATIC get all the way to $3? I believe it can, baby. I believe MATIC can get all the way to 3 beans. What do you all think? Can MATIC get to 3 beans? Who gets to $5 first? MATIC or Phantom? MATIC or Phantom? Who gets to $5 first? MATIC or Phantom? MATIC, man. Look at that. 241. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Breaking the neckline. Booming to the upside. What I like to see is, look, everything's in the same. But Bitcoin, look, this is cool. Watch this. Watch this. Nothing's guaranteed, right? But look at that. Copy that. You can, yeah, right click it, copy it. Okay. I got chats everywhere. I got a chat for you and a chat for her and a chat for me and a chat for thee. Boom, right? And like Bitcoin's in that same pudgy-wudgy little tight little tang here. But what I like about this is it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Look at that. And don't be like, oh my God, that's crazy. I mean, it follows Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's been running the show. But you can see that MATIC pump first. Kind of telling me that Bitcoin wants to pump, like, and it is, like, it's all following suit. So sometimes an alt will do something that Bitcoin will eventually do, and I'll get a little know-how in the market. It's crazy, but I've seen this happen before. I hope I'm blowing your mind every single day here on the live stream, because there's just so many cool things I can show you, because I'm here every day. And I pick up so much on these charts. They give out so much, and I interact with so many awesome people on the live. And they show us the way, I show them the way, and together we mesh each other's minds till we just kind of get into an orgy of cryptocurrency. I hope I didn't just say that out loud just now. ASM on Coinbase, any suggestions? Billy Bob Fireworks. Shout out to Billy Bob and the Fireworks, man. What's up, Lifer? Hey, Sammy, any thoughts on EWT? Whether a trade or a long-term hold for utility? Thanks in advance. I'm not a huge fan of the coin, per se, at all, actually. But I'll take a look at it for you. But I'm not a huge fan of the coin. I don't know. ICP and EWT both give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why. They shouldn't, right? I should just kind of let it go. Something about them, though. But let's take a look. It's kind of in a giant shoulder, head, and shoulder pattern, which is pretty cool. Okay. There's, you know, heavy support there. It got resisted. It's in a giant pennant, right? Like super tight. I mean, I like what I'm seeing for it. You know, bit of a coupe de handle. Sammy cup and handy. Because I turn everything into a cup and handle. There isn't one show that I don't draw at least 5 to 10 cup and handles. Say I. If you see 10 cup and handles on the show every time you're here, put a 333 in the comment section below, please. Put a 333 in the comment section below if you see a cup and handle at least 10 times on the show every time you're here. It says we could break out to 25, and that could do some serious damage, though, I have to admit. 3-day chart wants to rip. And you're getting tight, showing signs of support. I think could do some serious damage. So I'm not biased. I really could care less. I'm all about a coin making the gain. I'm all about a coin making the gain. So, I mean, 26 is the target for web token, right? There's Phantom getting rejected again by the high area there around 330, right? Just not going to do it. But you know what? I mean, that's a flag, and we're looking very healthy. And I can see this. We'll see. It does have bearish divergence. It doesn't always have to play out if it's extremely bullish. It plays out like 90% of the time, but not every single time. What is POKT? POKT. What was POKT? It's on Huobi. Just came out on Huobi. Popped hard. Look at that. Came out low at 39. Went all the way to, wow. That did a 3x in 4 days. Now it's actually beginning to make a bit of a falling wedge here. It could do some serious damage. Yeah, I could see this continuing up, POKT, man. And it's oversold as well. So, yeah, I could see this thing continuing to bang on them. It could definitely do it. Super chat, POKT and ASM. What is ASM? ASM on Coinbase. I mean, what we see is a lot of tightness. And I'm attracted to things that are very tight. The tighter it is, the more I want to get into it. So, I'm talking about cryptocurrency and trading. Anyway, so when I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at it, how close and tight it got, it broke back in. And it's still in the very tight wedge right there. So, same, right? Same. I like this guy. Same. But anyway, so rejection point here is this, though. We keep not being able to get through this range at about 8 cents, right? Got to get above that range. And we've been getting pounded. Let's look at the bigger time frame. I mean, we're at the lows of the lows. I'd be very careful. I'd be very, very wary. We have double bottoms. Hopefully that's the end of the end, but there's no telling that it is. I don't like playing coins like this, quote unquote, catching a falling knife. I like to find something that, like, I don't mind missing an X or two, like 1X or half an X. I don't mind 3Xing instead of 5Xing and waiting for this to come here to get in, you know? So I'd have to watch this closely, and it's not my cup of tea. And we'll see what happens at 8 cents. And I'd have to know more about it, and I don't know anything about the coin as well. So I'll have to do a deep dive on my own at one point. ASM. Near Protocol, as we talked about, wants to kind of rest and do some damage. Going sideways, let's look at the 4 hour. That's because that's going to be our telltale here. Kind of indecision for the 4 hour. Look at this. Beginning to kind of make a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Bit of a dump city right now, though. Let's see if Bitcoin's kind of getting dumped. That look to me says Bitcoin's doing something dirty. That red candle usually is like an alt following a Bitcoin dump. We should say, again, like I think 41,009 would be the move. Yeah, 41,008. Still, we're getting tight. Remember, don't worry. This is when we get oversold on the 1 hour. They can press, but we're getting close to that endpoint. Especially look at the 15-minute. It's had enough. That's kind of telling you that it's rounding out and saying it wants to kind of bottom here. Bit of a nasty shoulder, head and a shoulder, really nasty. Doesn't, you know, but again, tightness. The tightness, that's a low. That's a higher low right there on the 15-minute. 15-minute is oscillated 3 times. Each time, it has decided not to go lower than the last time. It's a really good sign, showing you that there's wind up. Wind up means there's pressure for a push to the upside. I'm telling you, you do what you want. My system says that Bitcoin wants to fly, and it's getting ready for a move. Okay. The tighter, the better, ready to do some damage. Cryptosaurus Rex. Anytime, man, anytime. Please take a look at VIDT. I like VIDT, and that's why I'm looking at it. VIDT's cool. VIDT's getting tight. Only a matter of time for VIDT as it's getting very, very tight. Trade of the night for me is VR. All right. I'm focused on just a few trades recently. You know, 1 or 2, 3 trades here and there. VR is my trade. I've been sticking in and out of it. I don't know why I keep sounding like this. I've been sticking in and out of this. It's like my mind. I can't stop. I'm not doing it on purpose, though. I swear, I'm just not. Like, VIDT wants to move and get all the way there. You know, Sunday swap's pumping, and people have to get into certain pools. You have like 2 days to get into a certain pool, so people are buying a bunch of ADA and running into these pools because they're freaking out they won't get a chance on Sunday swap. So there's some FOMO for ADA, and it could take us past 150. Oh no, you know, big, you know, 150. Oh no, ADA at 150. But I'm saying, I mean, and remember, ADA's on Coinbase now. It wasn't before. I mean, we got tanked after that, but bam, I mean, look at Cardano. And we talked about it in this flag here, pumping up. I didn't readjust, but there you have it. There you have it in Cardano. We were all over this idea. 15-minute pump to the upside, Cardano. Making a move. 1 hour is just getting started. That's a breadstick for Cardano. Watch Cardano as it's oversold on the 1 hour and just getting started. Wow, I'm actually going to extend that pole. Tells me that this could do damage like this. That measured move is back to 158 for Cardano from 144. So dang right. We're headed to 150 for Cardano and more. Shout out to all my Cardano lovers out there. I'm a long-term holder of Cardano. Got in at 2 cents and 8 cents. Look how nicely we bounced off the 618 Fibonacci level. If this becomes the double bottom of double bottoms and the boom to the upside and Cardano breaks the 0.5 fib, uses the 0.38 as resistance and then bounce again off the 0.5 would be a beautiful, beautiful thing for Cardano. And I can see Cardano getting all the way up to here to the target at about 460. So Cardano breaking out of this strange cup and handle to the upside, bouncing on the daily time frame and doing huge damage on the 1 hour when we zoom in here and showing this giant breadstick for Cardano. Banging on them. Shout out to my Cardano team. Shout out to anyone that's been in Cardano long term, like the Crypto Lifer. Much respect to the ADA team. Ada Lovelace for life, baby. Shout out to Ada Lovelace for life. Cardano. Iris looking like it's getting ready. Precarious Wicks. Some strange business there, but Looks like it may be getting ready for another pump to the upside. Had a massive pump recently. 1 hour really wants to do some damage. Giant double bottom there. Signs of a cup in handy. And we could see this doing some serious damage. Iris. I would watch Iris closely. Okay. Also, you can see in the bigger idea, it's like overall tight. Getting tight. So I'd watch that for a move. Okay. Can you dance with me, baby? Can you dance? We keep it positive every single day. In case you were feeling down today, in case you woke up wondering what life's all about, you came to the channel, you made it here, you're like, you know what? Life is in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. There's no reason to be upset. You're breathing good air. There's people out here that died today, no offense. There's people that didn't make it to tonight. People that woke up this morning, they did not make it to tonight, my friends. We all did. We're all blessed. Every single one of us are blessed because tomorrow we can start over. Tomorrow we can get there. I'm sorry if you lost the trade. I'm sorry if you're hurting. We can change that. We can help you get the education you need. Jump on into my live stream every single day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Walk on water like me and Crypto Greg do every single day. Love you, Crypto Greg. Cardano, big news hit this week with Sunday Swap. Yeah, baby. Sunday news, baby. Sunday news. Shake on my head, no comment. Tonight is hilarious. Excited to see what's to come this week with Sunday Swapeasy. We are truly all blessed. You know, I woke up this morning. First thing I said is, dear Lord, thank you for my legs. I walked to the bathroom. I stood up. I went to the bathroom. I said, there's some kid out there who got home from Afghanistan. He's 27, 29, 35. There's an older man who's, 78 who was in Vietnam. And he's in a wheelchair right now. And he still has to get up and swing himself to go to the bathroom. Cannot stand up. I walked to the bathroom easily this morning. I was already winning. I said, dear Lord, thank you for my legs as I go to the bathroom. I start my day with gratitude and I propel that into my next moment. The moment to moments, propel, until I fall asleep. I say, thank you, dear Lord. And as I'm falling asleep, I think of the next day. As I fall asleep tonight, I'm going to think of what I have to do in tomorrow. I got a live stream at 10 a.m. I got to be ready for it. I got to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I got to be prepared. I got to know what's up with the charts, and I got to be ready. And I got to give people everything I have. So tonight, I have to make sure I drink my lemon water. I have to make sure I work out in the morning when I wake up. I have to make sure I'm ready to give everyone everything I have because you only have one life to live. So if that's not motivating to you, to write down your goals tonight and wake up tomorrow ready to tackle them. Because you know I'm going to be here tomorrow morning, ready to go. God willing, inshallah. Ready to rock. So shout out to all my lifers. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Super chat, collect. Thoughts on collect. Walk on water. Join the Patreon with Crypto Greg, man. Glad crypto is better to me than dang the Cowboys. Man, the Cowboys, man. What a great year they had and they just couldn't pull it off. Something about Dak, he just couldn't fulfill that last-minute frenzy, man. Sad. Actually, this year he looked so good, too. And after that broken leg, I felt so bad. Last year with the broken ankle thing. But dang, man. Hey, you got to give it to Garoppolo. He's a fighter. Shanahan's a good coach. They had a tough year. Maybe that team's coming together. Maybe they do the Cinderella. Maybe it's the big upset for the 49ers. I've always loved that gold and red, man. They look great. I was a 49ers fan. I mean, as a kid, Joe Montana, baby, Steve Young, I was locked. Me and my dad watched so many Cowboys 49ers games together. That's all I did was watch football with my dad on Sunday afternoon. My sisters and them, they would go out shopping, right, for the afternoon. And they didn't even spend a lot of money just getting, it seemed like they were always out on a Sunday afternoon getting things that the girls needed. One of the girls is going on to the prom. One of the girls, whatever it was, right? Man, we don't need anything, but so like, that's not true too though. Look at me with all my super, the other day I was like, I'm so high maintenance with all my little pocket squares and my ties, and my wife has to iron all my stuff. 49 is legit. Kittle is legit, man. Samuels is legit. They should have had a better record. They had a lot of tough losses. Like, honestly, like, they were a better team than led to beat the eye. You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion. For sure. It is a great rivalry. Become a lifer. It's so worth it. Shout out to T-Money. Can you check out Ave? You got to watch Bob Ross on acid. Or isn't it the same? You got, man, come on, man. Lifer's coming, man. We got kids here, man. Come on. They need the lifer motivation. They need Rodney Coach. I know, right? Jerry Rice was unbelievable. Watching Jerry Rice was insane. Bo Jackson, come on. Rodney Lott. Rodney Lott was my dude, man. The Raiders were insane. Oh, man. Got me thinking. Okay, we're looking here at Doge. Dogecoin slipping to the stop. Getting caught by the 200-day moving average. Does Dogecoin slip off and never regain that move? Man, the 1 hour was oversold, needed to pump. 4 hours extremely beat down now, kind of looping. It's only a matter of time. This thing has to get close. You have to just extend that stop to the bigger moment. What I like about it is a better entry now because you can still get the same reward about, but your stop loss can be kind of a little shaved with a little more support too. So I like what I'm seeing for Doge. It's extremely oversold. I think it's highly likely to pump to the upside anytime soon. Okay. XDC. It's been on my radar. XDC. Another one I just want to bring up. XDC. Mainnet on KuCoin coming out. Getting tight. Getting tight. That's tightness. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. This thing just broke off. It's ready for more. Is it no? That's weird. Usually that gets me there when I undo that. But all right. Yeah, so bang. I mean, and there it is in the golden pocket, kind of on its way to it. It's on the 706 area. I like what I'm seeing for this. This could make a big move here. 4 hour wants to pump. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. It's very oversold. That's tight, my friends. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. Usually a really good sign. Look at the last time you had the 200-day moving average moving near pump. Okay. Let me show you another one if we can find it. Last time the 200-day moving average moving pump. Okay. It's a nice little thing that happens there. 200-day moving average moving, like, see, like, what I mean is you'll draw like a pennant. See, like this. And when the 200's kind of moving with the bottom of the pattern, boom. See that? I see it a lot as a catalyst for a good swing trade. It's not always perfect, but it works a lot, like right here. You saw the 200 just hanging in there, kind of like being a friend, boom. Okay? I'm showing you all the times where it worked pretty well. Here it is again. $200's doing its thing, and boom, you know. Here it is again. 200's kind of hanging out in there. So, bang. And if we go all the way to back where we are, seeing that same thing that I've used in the past to make some cake, which is when that 200 is moving through the bottom of that pattern there, show them signs of life. Double bottom too as well. Signs of life for XDC. I could see XDC doing some damage. Put it on your radar. It's very oversold. Looking for a pump. It was pumping hard too, and it took a while for a slow retrace back. So XDC, we're going over here on the radar. And that's on KuCoin as well. KuCoin. Like 90% of the coins we're talking about here are on KuCoin. How do we make 29% in less than an hour? Let's go over that again. Gotta go over that. I mean, insane earlier today. We found Hero Coin on the stream 2-3 days ago. I put it out last night, started getting tight. It went tight. Today around 5:36, I got in. Bang, bang, bang. 29% in less than an hour. This thing did serious damage to the upside. What an amazing move to the upside. Hero. Actually, I should make that a 3. It's a H3RO3S. It's got the 33 in the name, which is pretty cool. Phantom also gaining with the before and after 22% gains and more. And then we even saw the 3-minute like this, inverted cup and handle with the flag. I went into the flag. See this flag right here? I then made, it started to move. Then I made this, and then it popped a little bit, and then it popped a lot of it, and bang. That's how you kind of use TA to track in smaller time frames to get that money, baby, to get that money. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in, and appreciate each and every one of you. If what I just saw to you looked like witchcraft and dark art, then you should jump on into the Patreon, because you're going to learn how to do that yourself. Print money in front of your friends, blow your friends away, blow your mom and dad away, show everybody, your girlfriend, your wife, like, look how you can print money with shapes, and it'll blow them out of, they won't believe it. And again, you'll be learning at the speed of light if you jump on into my group, and you'll see things that most people don't know. 99% of Americans don't know what divergence is. They don't know what these patterns are. They don't know how to print money out of using these technical analysis patterns, but we do. And we do it here every single day, so we prove that it works. You know, the money's coming, sir. No one really says that, like, 30 deadline, but I'll keep my mouth. I gotta keep the vibe up. Is your class one-on-one, or you have a beginner's group class I could pop into? Very new. We do have a beginner's course you could pop into, and it's a beginner's course where we show you basically the very basics, from the candles, talk about candles, the hourlies, and we break down all the oscillators that I'm using. By the end, you get a PowerPoint and homework for you to continue to add to what I've taught you. A witch or a switch. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I don't see no super chats, no asks. People aren't really, I think it's a slow night. It is Sunday night. CMB has to respond to the request for you to replace Jim Cramer and pour crypto Kool-Aid on stonks. I hope I get on there one day. Crow commercials all day in the games. They have a Super Bowl one as well. Let's take a look at Crow. You saying that, I mean, it has to pump if everyone saw it all day long, right? Like, how could this thing not pump? It's in that same tight channel that MATIC pumped out of. So we could see damage out of anything now at this point. We could see damage out of anything. We went over Bitcoin. We kind of know where Bitcoin's going. Went over the entire markets. Kind of banged it out. About an hour and 40 minutes we've been live. And we did it pretty nicely. Atom too, bouncing to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Atom right now. Look at this. If you just break Atom down for what it is, I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful bull pennant. Measured move is the length of the pole. I don't make this stuff up. It's clean the way I draw it, though. It's clean. Say it ain't clean. Look at that. Boom. Nice and clean. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. I just like how I get addicted to how these shapes and patterns look against the nice, clean gradient. And there's some gains coming here for Atom. USDT here on the 1 hour to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Atom. Atom wants to bang on him. So watch Atom. Atom ain't done yet. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Atom breach into the $50 level finally and go to all-time highs. Because that's the all-time high right there for Atom at 44. It wants an all-time high right now. I could be wrong. Let me double check on that. I want to make sure I'm not wrong. All-time high for Atom is right there at 44.82. We are so close to price discovery. And usually you hit it, get rejected. When you come back to it again and have your funny visit, that's usually when you rip through it. Like this, look, you hit it, you got rejected, you came back to it again, we ripped through it. Then we really came back and we were gone. You could say this is the rip through, this is the secondary rip through, we're really gone with that level, like we would never. And so that's the rip through, secondary rip through, and we're really going to be gone now. So Atom looking nice. And this is the daily time frame that says Atom's going to pump too as well. So watch Atom. We got the 1 hour looking nice, we got the daily looking good. Only thing that's not looking good is the 4 hour. Okay. But the daily does look like Atom wants to pump hard. And I've gone over that for my community as well. All odds on Phantom going sideways, but I believe it's going to pump because it's going sideways. But watch it closely. Anything is possible, and be careful. Always have a stop loss. Sand, as we said, is tight. And one, I'm still in this one trade. Let's talk about one. Okay. To me, one's flagging again, getting ready for more. Really no reason to leave the trade. One's really setting a new precedent for a higher high. Look, resistance. Bounce. It's been using that for beautiful support now, for one. Getting tight again. Phantom just kind of made this same pattern and pumped out of it hard. Suggesting that one does the same thing. Okay. So one, I would watch one closely. Specifically with the 4 hour against a lot of other coins wanting to rip up. Okay. So watch that 1 hour for one could be the catalyst for a move up for one coin. And you know, it could have been more volatile for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. It could have been way worse. pretty lackluster, actually, considering. Maybe everybody was watching football and gambling on the football games. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to jump on out for the night. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. 238 people, 200 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, ready to rock. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Watching the Crypto Lifer, please share this. Let people know that you learned something. Let people know that the Lifer was on fire tonight. We had a blast. And there's so much more to be had. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m., ready to rock and ready to start our week, ready to kick some serious crypto